We zijn vandaag op dinsdag aangekomen bij Jeroen. Op maandag aangekomen bij Jeroen. En we hebben vandaag een grote barbecue met de hele familie de Jong en de familie Piek die allemaal aangekomen zijn in Vancouver. En nu bij Jeroen voor de deur staan voor de barbecue. De familie Baarts is met de camper gekomen. Die zijn na een uurtje zoeken. Hebben ze het ook gevonden. En ik moet nog even nu in de camper gaan kijken. Oma staat al te zwaaien voor de raam. We gaan eens even kijken.
Ik doe deze blok aan.
Ja, dat kan. Goed, dan heb je alles aan?
Ja. Mama, ik wil even bij, want anders moet ik mijn schoenen uitdoen.
Ja, oké. Deze broek?
Ja. Wacht, mag ik even?
Daar zijn ze dan weer.
Ja, daar mag je niet zitten, hè? Dat is van de buren.
Nee hoor, je mag hier wel zitten. Zo gezellig.
Hé Anne, je zou even wat passen, toch?
Het vest in de camper, toch?
Hé Noor, ga je heen? Noor. Daar komt de jarige.
Hoe jaar ben jij mee?
5!
Wat krijg je van opa en oma voor je verjaardag?
5 jaar?
Vissen, goudvissen krijg ik.
Krijg je goudvissen voor thuis? Ja.
Hoe laat je die hond eruit? Ik ga ze allemaal zelf.
Je hebt meestal naar het park of we kunnen daar ook naartoe. Dus overal kunnen we wel de honden
Hier zijn er altijd wel eens beren geweest, hè?
Nee, hier zijn heel veel beren altijd.
Heb je er een gezien?
Ja?
Hier?
Ja.
Hoe jij hier was?
Nee, cougars heb ik gezien.
Ik krijg
Coyotes.
een hele ronde. Ja, wij hebben ook 2 beren gezien. Hoor.
Jij hebt gehoord, ja.
Ja, ik heb er 2 gezien.
Hebben die van dichtbij gezien?
Nee, toen we reden.
Oh
Eén
ja,
die
ja.
liep zo over de weg heen.
Ja.
En één die zat zo te eten naast de
Afvalbak.
Oh ja.
En
Ja, je kan op zich, als je er door die kan hem zo in de garage zetten.
daar zijn de ribbessen.
Ja? Ja, in ieder geval meer.
Dan wachten we alleen nog op Jan en Vera en de familie Piek. Hé hey, Massie,
Goeiedag.
Hey.
ben je alleen?
Hey, wat leuk om je hier te zien in Canada.
Hallo.
Hey, lang geleden man.
Wat denk je gevonden hebt?
Mooi home.
Ja, dat je.
Even dat niet met de limo?
Nee. Doe toch wat, hè? Ik zou even een groot beetje. Hey, hey gast, hoe is het?
Ja, even in zijn park zetten, in het park. Oké.
Hey, mooie kars, hè?
Ja, lach hè? Ja, wel eerst een te klein.
Oh ja?
Dat dacht ik al.
Nee.
Ik denk, je moet zo'n grote Dodge hebben, of weet ik van wat.
Ja, dat doen 2 keer druk op open.
Hé hey, Thijsie,
Nou, net op tijd voor de...
Deze man!
Hé, daar is die.
Hey. Kom hond.
Hé, mannetje.
Ruby!
Hey.
Nou,
Finally.
Hey.
goed.
Oh, dat kijkt ook voor die
Hek
hond.
stond open zeker?
Er ging toevallig iemand door.
Oh ja.
Hallo.
Hey, je hoort daar?
Hi Pietje. Kijk, de vriendin is hier.
Als het weer lampen lagen zit te slapen.
Hey!
We komen er niet uit.
Nee, die gaf ook echt een hele andere kant, maar dat maakt niet uit zijn.
Oh ja, maar je zat op Loli, dus gewoon door blijven rijden.
Ja, maar die man.
Ja, maar die bracht ons echt naar Amerika.
Je hebt hier verschillende avenues, zegt ze.
Ja, je hebt het.
Wij zaten ook in een andere...
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Minke. Happy birthday to you.
Nou, kijk of jij het uit kan laten.
1, 2.
Eén keer, hè?
Een mensenbolletje.
Een beetje dichterbij.
Ja.
Ja!
Ja!
Goed zo, Mieke.
Nou,
Nee, mag
Zo, nu gaat het festijn beginnen. Allemaal in de... Voorzichtig lopen. Hey, nee, vasthouden.
Heel glad hier. Hou maar even daar. Nee, aan de...
even naar beneden toe en dan gaat het zo. Nou, je kan wel water, ja. Maar niet het water drinken. En ook niet plassen in de hardtap, hè?
Nee, dat dan niet.
Ome Jeroen geeft instructies. Ome Jeroen.
Hier kan je het trappetje op.
Voor Fien.
Hey, Jina, Noor en Minke, ik ben nog niet hoog.
Hier, dus ik heb een haakje daar. Ophangen.
Ik kom gewoon.
Je moet even onder water. Dinken. Op, op. Ja, ja, ja. Oké, daar gaan we.
Hier zijn de bubbels.
Zo met bubbels, hè?
Zo, dat zit dat hier. Zo, kijk dit. Ja. We kunnen allemaal door. Ja. Ja.
Jina.
Kun je eruit?
Hallo, opa.
Hoi jongens.
Kom maar door. Nee, nee, kijk, kijk, hier is zo'n kussentje. Nee, maar gewoon niet. Oh, ik zie het wel. Niet harder. Lekker.
Ja, dat is niet zo goed voor die hond. Dat water. Chlorine in.
Oké, ik ga kijken. Ik heb al een zee hoor. Dat zie ik ook, omdat je daar stickertjes hebt.
Even kijken of
Papa,
er
als je
boven
hier
zit.
zo gaat zitten, kijk.
We kijken Fine.
Ja, jij moet mij er vasthouden. Ja. Ik zit al op zwemles.
Ja, nou, gaan we eens eventjes een baantje trekken.
Hé jongens, ga eens even zo naast elkaar. Ja? Wie heeft een mooie worst? Wil je dat ook?
Wij zitten. Oh, maar...
Zijn hier
Gaat
ver?
die op pauze? Ja.
Hier heb je
Op
een
pauze? Nee, we gaan niet op pauze. Dus gewoon doorgaan.
Pien. En dat mosterd of ketchup op.
Nee, het is nog niet te veel is dit. Doe er een helft op.
Wat doe je? Een stukje erbij nemen. Ik zal even een stukje snijden. Nou, ik kijk of het
Nou, maar maakt voor hem niet uit.
Dan neem je gewoon zo'n broodje. Hier. Zo smeurkous. Heb je die worst geproefd? Proef die worst even.
Ik kan mijn telefoon niet doen.
Ja, dat is het.
Ja, het is wel ja, en nog een tik van mijn huis. De vriend nog is. Het was 14 graden.
Cheers, ik zal deze nog
Ja, dat is een stuk minder dan hoor.
Koud voor nee, maar dan heb je op het terras in de zon gezeten.
Wist je dat? Nee. Ja, dat is echt waar. Het regent daar 340 dagen per jaar. Vandaar die kast allemaal. Het regent altijd, daarom noemen ze het ook rainforest.
Zetten ze die in die
Heel letterlijk. Oh ja.
Nee, dat is geen voor.
Dus heb je hier een stuk rainforest.
Ja.
Nou jongens, Santjes.
Hey, cheers.
Op mooie leven. Ja, wel blazen hoor. Met z'n zevenen. En dan heb je nog 5 koffers achterin. Er zit heerlijk. Ja, luxe.
Oh, ik doe een wedstrijdje om water te blijven.
Zo. Wie heeft ze gewonnen? Jij. Die nog een keer. Ja. Oh nee, ja.
Oh, sorry, Ole jongens.
Niet doen.
Mag niet van Ole. Dus...
Nou, jawel.
Nee. Mag niet van Ole.
Oh, dat vind je best een beetje.
Zoals Ole is de baas.
Ja, dus als van Ole niet mag, dan mogen we het ook niet doen.
Ja, Jeroen, zet je kip niet aan te branden.
Ja, nee, dat is goed.
Je bent de baas. Goed zeg.
Ole is de baas.
Heel erg.
Dit is de baas. En ook. Hier gaat het volk over water. Hier, kom. Ga jij daar zo lekker met je hoofd liggen?
Tess?
Die was wel wakker hè?
Nee, laat het maar lekker staan.
En ik kwam in het hotel en ik denk, je blijft wakker.
Kijk, ik ga echt zitten.
Oh ja.
Ja, ik ook echt
Je zit altijd dicht bij de barbecue. Je weet dat daar de goede
Ja, je
smaak
moet
in
op deze grond gaan zitten. Ja, dat wil ik doen.
We staan hier in bed.
Het mag wel. Ja, ben jij zeker. Ja, ik bedoel, ja, hij.
Doorlijst.
Vier. Ja, 3. Hij wordt jij bent?
Iedere keer die waardeloze
Ik
opbouw.
ben 6. 12. En jij? 7. Ja, maar jij bent goed. En hoe oud ben jij? 6. En ik ben ook oud. Heel jaren.
Maar hier ga je anders maar uit.
Ja, kijk hierheen. Je moet wel wat dit voor je. Ja,
Dat is die Floor. Hij gaat naar je binnen.
Oh, ga je even lekker lopen plassen?
Nee, kijk.
Je gaat toch niet zitten plassen in je, hè?
Hij gaat zelfs hier liggen.
Niet doen.
Jonas, je moet hier zitten. Hier. En we staan ze lekker net. Hé, papa. Maarten. Papa. Papa. Het is er maar 6. Papa. Ga kijken. Papa, met de benen omhoog. Wordt helemaal weggeblazen. Kijk.
Het is vandaag dinsdag en we gaan dadelijk op weg naar Sun Peaks. En we nemen nog een lekker ontbijtje met de familie Baartse. Noortje zal even de hond eventjes bij te knuffelen.
En ik zit achter.
Zijn wij daar zo gek? Nee, hou op.
We zijn een tepel kwijt. Een blauwe tepel. Sorry. Een blauwe tepel zijn we kwijt.
Weet je wat?
Nou, het is werkelijk niet te geloven. Waar ben je nog meer
In
geweest?
de afwasmachine.
Dit is waterluid.
Oh ja. Ik weet ook niet waar het is.
Zo, daar zit het al hoor.
Ja.
Dat tuig van mij.
En dit is eigenlijk
Om trots op te zijn.
Zeker?
Het trotse tuig.
Het is een rond kaluitje.
Ja.
Nou.
Ja, Jeroen.
Yeah, I'm getting married on Saturday. You are not? Yes, I am. Well, you guys don't have to know everything. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we go to Sun Peaks.
Sluiten van het hek. Dan is het resort weer afgesloten. De Baartsen staan op punt van vertrekken.
Nou, het zijn gewoon trekken aan zijn koord.
Wow, oké. Sorry, had ik niet verwacht.
Je bent een beetje bang voor haar mond, hè? Maar zij doet niet, ze bijt nooit. Het enige wat ze doet is misschien likken.
Is dit mij?
Vandaag zijn we op weg naar het wijngebied. En, we zijn met de bus, een mannetje of 30. En we gaan gezellig een wijntje proeven. Dus we maken er een hele leuke dag van. In ieder geval een schitterende omgeving.
Nou ja, weet je, wij zeiden zelf, ik zei tegen mijn moeder, als je nou die en die bedden hebt,
Yesterday and and then more today and tomorrow as well. So we have Klaas zegt nog even de comments. Klaas zegt
We do make a true champagne method, so there's a secondary fermentation in the bottle. And the rosé is a Gamay Noir, Pinot Noir, and a Pinot Meunier blend. So it is still dry.
En de eerste rode was heel erg zuur.
Ja, die was zuur.
die was zuur, die was helemaal niet goed.
Nee.
En ik vind eigenlijk van een witte wijn vind ik droog lekkerder
Ja.
dan
Ja,
zoet.
tuurlijk. Veel droog. Ja. Nee, we kunnen nog verbeteren.
Maar misschien is het ook wel smaak van Europeanen.
Ja, dat denk ik ook.
Well, we have a group of 28. We're going to split it up in 14 and 14. And then the first 14 actually going to do the wine tasting. And then the other 14 is going to do the little tour.
They're going to take us around the vineyards.
The
We're too
vineyards,
big
yeah.
to go in there all at once.
Oh, okay.
So,
Teacher,
Yeah.
where are you putting us all?
I don't know.
figure it out. 14 over here, 14 over there.
Yeah. So
we go first. Let's go drink.
Who wants to drink first?
14 over here.
One team over here.
Who wants to walk? I just got a mixture, so I get what they want.
Will you do turkey or ham, dear?
Turkey. Ja, ook niet?
Kijk eens, een surprise box.
Yes.
That's nice.
Dankjewel.
Oh.
Is het tussen zo? Ja. Kitesurfen. Ja. Een van de.
Vandaag is de dag dat Jeroen gaat trouwen, maar hij gaat nog even mountainbiken voor die tijd.
Ik ga niet trouwen hoor.
Jij? Oh, ik wil dat jij...
Heb ik al gedaan.
Oh.
Oh, Noor gaat kijken.
En ga je ook mee?
Zo.
Daar skiën kan, het is overal niet. Mooi, ook Zwitser was allemaal
Oh nee, jij zou ook graag willen maken.
Mooi klein.
Je bent iets te klein.
Nou, dat was 7 jaar. En die was
Hij heeft een shirt, hè? Lars aan. Heb ik dat ding gekregen? Feyenoord, hè?
Yeah, I want to see. He's probably inside here.
Ja, die komt zo terug.
Kan mij niks gebeuren, jongens.
Nou, zeg dat niet te hard, hè?
Heel stoer.
Waar is Jin? En die komt ook zo aan.
Leuk idee. Alles is te buiten.
Ik vind het maar gevaarlijk voor Jin met zijn poot.
Bestel voor jullie meest smaakvolle collecties. Hij moet ook niet.
Draaien. Van de licht straks, hè? Dat licht. Wordt licht, wordt.
Lachen.
Lieve hier, kijk eens. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Hij moet er ook bij.
Ja, Jeroen ook erbij.
Oh mijn hemel, haalt hij dat wel? Ik moet een groot beeld hebben.
Ja, bij elkaar. Zo, die schaaf, hè.
Ik wil opzitten.
Jullie kunnen er nieuwe kopen, hoor.
Ga er even op zitten, joh. Maak ik een foto. Jin, gaat het ook?
Maarten, ze slaat best keihard.
Dit is zo gaaf.
Ja, zijn we er klaar voor?
Ja, tuurlijk.
Nou, achter Jeroen aan.
Nou, de groeten. Ja, nou is het zo. Ja. Nee, gewoon iets zijn.
Put your bike in, put your hand up.
Jullie moeten gewoon je fietsstijl oprijden.
No. Loop wel hoor. Just keep following the chair, guys. Just keep following the chair, guys.
Thank you.
Serious.
Just watch your granddaughter. Hallo? Opa! Opa! Maar je mag wel zeggen dat je jullie...
Hoe was het? Bakkie, hè? Bakkie, hè? Je stelt geen reet voor, joh.
Davis.
Dat is de makkelijke kant.
Hé, Lies, vertel eens.
Ja, 2 keer vallen een keer.
Find Jared?
Yeah, Jared over there. You guys should do some runs because of this.
Als je niet gevallen dan was, dan heb je het niet echt je best gedaan.
En de laatste stuk ging je echt sliep. Gewoon die tellen aan het door. Dan loop je door.
Ja.
Dat is klasse.
Oké, dus nou, we spelen omhoog dan, hè?
En we even de arme man van handen. Maar het is echt zwaar.
Hero there yesterday. It's amazing.
Mama, wacht
Amazing. They were riding it.
Mag ik even houden, Moesel?
Hé, Lies, wat vind je jou?
Ja, ik ging straks in aan het
Yeah, we just want to say hi.
Ik word er heel. Het is zo leuk.
Ja, maar dat kunnen we bij ons niet doen, joh.
Woehoe! Ik ga het 2 dubbelen proberen. Nieuw! Zo! Goed hoor. Die dubbele was echt eng.
Ja, die was wel
En we hebben 3 dubbelen.
Nee, dat hou je niet, denk ik.
Daar, die durf je zelf ook niet. Ik doe 2 dubbelen. Zo.
Die heeft de knopen, denk ik.
Wat? Nee, die is echt leuk, Tess. Tess, die is echt leuk om mijn kop te maken. Gaaf, Paul. Kijk, ik doe 2 dubbelen.
Draaien. En draaien, kom. En draaien. En een koprol, Tess. Alright, who's next? Sneller, sneller. In 1 keer. Jij bent de volgende, Minke. Helemaal omdraaien. Ja, kom op.
Kom op. Gewoon proberen.
Net als aan zo'n klimrek. Kom op. 1, 2, draaien. Sneller.
Springen.
Sneller. Joehoe.
Dat zei ik dus ook mooi. Lars had dat dus ook weer zo. Die deur gaat zo.
Nee!
Maar niet meer
Ik heb het zo hoog gemaakt. Maar je gaat goed lekker.
Ja, dat weet ik niet, dat gevoel.
Wel, maar niet wegvliegen, hè?
Nee. Ik laat de kopje zien. Ja? Maar ja, dan. En voor het kopje die
Gewoon het meeste levels. En Jinne nadat Noord eerst, Jinne Noord een leuke interactie. Die moet Noord eerst doen, dan gaat hij mee. En daarna gaat hij zeggen, oh, ik ga
Oh ja.
Dat is nooit de eerste. Hey, je komt hier omhoog, Mick. Gaat die goed?
Springen. Hoger.
En de salto, hè, die wil ik zien. Knie omhoog en hoofd erachter. Zo, 1, 2. Nee, niet op die knieën. Je voelt als ga je niet hoog.
Ja, als jij dat zegt, dan
Echt ongelooflijk.
She have your shoes with her. So. Heeft dat helpt? Zo. Kom op. 1, 2. Salto. Ja, dit neem je even vaak met elkaar. Zij trekt de benen ietsje op.
Ja. Geef een foto maar.
Springen, 2 benen.
Vind je springen?
Ja. Goed zo. En nog iets hoger springen. Je knieën naar je knieën en gelijk draaien. Kijk, moet je kijken. Hoe mooi dat doet. Hup. Zie je dat? Top.
Ja, daar gaat Vientje hoor.
En je benen bij elkaar houden.
Obviously not too high.
No. En draaien. En draaien.
Extra super high. Because she's very light, so you can catapult her into the air.
Ja, springen maar, Pien. Pien, doe. Springen.
Ja!
Goed zo. Goed zo. Kijk, ik ga doen.
Hé, Lientje, let op. Knieën naar je knieën.
Kom maar springen. Kom maar springen.
There.
Hoppa! Hoppa!
You're in.
Hey, there is.
Nee, daar komt de volgende. Wil je niet af? Moet je uit?
Ja.
Nee, dan hou je hem aan.
Zij zegt dat ze niet schikken.
Ja,
Een krek.
Ja, je moet het niet bij overal op de druk houden.
Nee, ze zegt dat ze honger heeft, maar... Oké, Thijs, zie, daar gaat hij. Daar gaat hij.
Ja. Trek in lekkers.
Zo.
Zo! Dan gaat je haar door de war, man. Hey. Ga draaien. Hup. California surf. Huppakee. Fucking 19, of course. Is het leuk om te doen?
Zeker, echt gaaf.
Ja.
en zo opgezien?
Ja, daar zijn we.
Het scheld wel waard, Lars.
Maar die moest even wachten.
Ja.
Ja.
You better.
Ja, zeker als je vader betaalt.
You better.
Gaan jullie maar.
Ja, maar jij was ook al, hij was al een keertje naar beneden geweest. Jij ook.
Ja.
Dus je wist de weg.
Ja, ik heb nu die groene helemaal naar beneden.
Ja, ik hou je ook vast.
You can jump and just get comfortable if you want. Yeah, jump around.
Nee, dat was zeker.
Hé jongens, dat gaat oorlog hoor, kijk eens.
Heel fijn zeker. There you go.
Zo. Zo hoor. Hey,
Kijk eens.
Ola!
Ola, lekker bij, Ola.
Hey, dat is maar goed dat jij niet van die berg afgegaan bent.
Ik denk dat ik ben.
Wat ging je nou slippen?
Nee, man. Als je je voorhoofd knijpt, dan staat zo streng afgeschreven.
Daar staan die borden wel.
Nee, kijk uit, hè.
Hij gaat als een speer.
Hey, Jeroen, met die trap.
Come back in again.
Ja.
We zijn nu even de bruidegom eens even zijn pak aan te aandoen hier. En met Trek.
Trek je van binnen in de bathroom?
Nou, ja.
Miek die is even.
Ja. Eventjes de witches, eventjes de rollers eruit aan het uithalen. Even veulen je haar niet mee. Moet nog een beetje verder.
Het is mooi weer buiten, dus we kunnen lekker gaan.
what you ask. Strange steps, heels turn black.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great pleasure and complete honor to be with you here today to bear witness to the union of marriage between Mr. Jeroen de Jong and Miss Stephanie Dixon. I must say, standing here before you now, I'm a bit surprised that we've been able to drag them out of their gear and away from their beloved expensive bikes so they could crimp themselves into the image of utter beauty I see before me now. Jeroen, I'm talking about the bride. You also look very lovely. But Steph, my dear, you look simply amazing. It is almost hard to take in the gorgeous scenery around us today, as staring at you right now makes everything seem nice. On that note, yes, the scenery. What a beautiful venue they have chosen for today. It's certainly fitting for a couple whose life truly revolves around taking in all that their environment has to offer. When Stephanie first suggested a destination wedding, I personally was thrilled. I thought of palm trees, palapas, mai tais, and catamarans. I was excited to encourage her to book a place where sand would run through our toes and the sun would beat down on our white Canadian and Dutch skin. And as I was dreaming of lounging and sunning, it was almost as though it dawned on Stephanie. Beach wedding? No, that won't work. After all, she is a ginger, and she will be hot, and there will need to be an umbrella, and her and Jeroen will need activities. Physical, hardcore, downhill, no holds barred activities. So Sun Peaks it was, and how perfect it is that this is where they chose for us all to bear witness to this special moment. I mean, really, looking at our blushing bride today, she's still a little flushed. It's probably from her afternoon ride, with no broken bones, only a scraped leg, thank goodness, and her handsome husband staring lovingly at her. You know they're both wondering how long it's going to be before they're allowed to get on that lift. No, all that aside, I can tell that there's a beaming energy and excitement flowing between you both today. Right now, it's almost the same energy that I see when you finish each other's stories about your weekend adventure or your plans or the future. It is the same enthusiasm I see now that I know will carry on as you both share the moments of your life together with one another. Today just feels a little more intense, a bit like catching big air, I guess, since both of you are about to marry your very best friend. And I think it is special that I only know Jeroen and Stephanie together. So when I speak of them, I only know them as one. I don't know who they were before they met, or how they've grown, or how their lives have intertwined. All I know is that when I think of Steph, I think of Jeroen. And when I think of Jeroen, my first thoughts are always of Stephanie. And as I pondered this, move across the country, bike in the rain, make their own traditions, laugh, love, and include all of those around them that help keep them on track. And whether your family and friends, because you do not live alone unto yourselves, but as part of a larger community. The support you receive from your family and friends will help you grow as persons as you continue to grow as partners. You have affirmed your intention to be joined together in marriage. If either of you know of any legal impediment to this marriage, now is the time to declare. Jeroen, repeat after me. I solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment.
I do not know about any lawful impediment.
Why I,
Jeroen,
may not be joined in matrimony to Stephanie.
Oh, can you repeat that again? This is the worst part for me. Like, when this is over, I want to be happy.
Okay, I, Jeroen, may not be joined.
May not be joined
in matrimony to Stephanie.
In matrimony to Stephanie.
Stephanie, please repeat after me. I solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment. Why I, Stephanie, may not be joined in matrimony to Jeroen. Today, as you recite your vows, know that the heart and spirit of your marriage will be embodied in the promises you make to each other. The hands, which you offer each other, is an extension of yourselves, just as is the warmth and love you express to each other. Cherish the touch. You are touching another life. Be sensitive to its pulse, and try to understand and respect its flow and rhythm, just as you are your own. Jeroen, repeat after me. Face your bride. I, Jeroen,
I, Jerome,
take you, Stephanie,
take you, Stephanie,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to laugh with you,
laugh with you,
enjoy, grieve with you,
grieve with you,
in sorrow,
in sorrow,
to grow with you,
grow with you,
in love,
love,
and whatever life may take.
whatever life may take.
That together,
we will continue
to grow as partners,
throughout the rest of our lives.
Stephanie, repeat after me. I, Stephanie, take you, Jeroen, to be my lawful wedded husband, to laugh with you in joy, grieve with you in sorrow, to grow with you in love, and wherever life may take us together. We will continue to grow as partners through the rest of our lives. The promises you have just made acknowledges your love and faithfulness to each other, a commitment that will sustain you in situations and experiences that you may face together ahead. May your lives always be encircled with love.
Rings.
For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. These simple gold bands are not of great value themselves, but are made precious by your wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, the present as well as the past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. I ask that each of these rings be regarded as a seal of confirmation and acceptance of the vows that you have previously made. Jeroen, ring, and place it on Stephanie's left hand, third finger. And repeat after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring.
I marry you with this ring.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
And all that I am.
And all that I am.
Stephanie, just take the ring. Place it on the third finger of the left hand and repeat after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring.
I marry you with this ring.
With all that I am.
All that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
The wedding rings you have just been given and received serve as a symbol of the vows that you have taken. Rings are without edge or seams. They have no beginning and they have no end. So they symbolize the perfection of love that will endure. They mark the beginning of your life's journey together, filled with wonder, surprises, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy. May these rings glow in the reflection and warmth of the love that flows between the both of you. A marriage is being part of each other through unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving one tapestry together. It is now with great pleasure and the authority vested in me that I am pleased to announce that you are now husband. You may kiss your bride. And in one moment's time, we are going to turn and we're going to face the balconies for a group shot. The photographer is going to be up there. And then after we take the group shot, I'm going to ask that you remain standing, or if you would like an opportunity to take a picture of the bride and groom, now would be the time.
Well, everybody understands in Dutch dat we dadelijk een fotograaf erboven staat en die maakt een foto en we blijven staan en dan kan je nog foto's maken later. Ja,
Oké.
Omdraaien, pa. Omdraaien.
Omdraaien.
Ceremony.
So me, right?
No, it's me.
So,
Yeah.
oh,
I think everyone was. See you later.
de zaal waar het feest en het diner wordt gehouden vanavond. Het ziet er schitterend uit.
You want to do some pictures online? Ja, dat is Cinderella. Kom op. Ja, oh nee, K3. K3 is... Stef heeft de slippers al aan. Stef. You had to walk up in the mud. Now you're ready.
Hi. She looks amazing.
Oh, yes, Steph, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, so sweet.
That work out?
Thank you.
Okay, Sanya. You can do it. What do you want here? Yeah. Oh, here on the side.
That's
stay over here, I guess. On behalf of my loving wife Susan and I, we would like to welcome you all and thank you for coming to this special occasion with us to celebrate the marriage of our daughter Stephanie to our new son-in-law Jerome. Firstly, good start. Gotta go somewhere. Firstly, I would like to say what a pleasure it is to welcome Jerome's parents, Annemiek, Gerard, along with their daughters, Stephanie, and her husband, Marcel. Easy, Sue. Annalise, and her husband, Martin, and all their wonderful blonde children. And of course, all the relatives and friends of both families, some of who have traveled not a long distance, but mostly longer distance from all over the world. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank Annemiek and Gerard for supplying the groom today. He is a great addition to our family, and as I told Jerome when he asked me for Stephanie's hand in marriage, I said I would be very proud and honored to be his father-in-law. At this time, I would also like to thank Jenny for a wonderful job of doing the ceremony. Thank you very much, Jenny. Susan and I would also like to thank Stephanie's step-parents from home, who she lived with for a year. Angela and Therese, and their 3 wonderful children, Benzo Jr., Maxim, and Fleur, the sister she had with another mister. I understand Effie also had to ask Menzo for approval for getting married to Stephanie.
Good, you said yes.
Also, I would like to thank all my immediate family members for sharing this special day. My son Jared, my Kiwi sweet little daughter Kristen, who was also the maid of honor, Bill and Debbie, and their son Craig, who you're the best man, right? He's the best man today. My niece Jody and her husband Todd, my sister Beverly, definitely my favorite sister, Donald and his wife Linda, and all their children, Curry, Bonnie, and Lindsay. Don't vote for him, he's a crook. My late brother Gary's children, Chance and Jonna. I would also like to acknowledge my good and close friends that have traveled from Ontario, Montreal, and Mission, BC. Some of them I have known for over 50 years. Terry and Joanne, Clem and Gail, David and Janet, at the other table, Eddie and Debbie, Gordy and Susan, and David and Beth. Susan and I would Susan and I wish to thank you very much for sharing Stephanie and Jerome's wedding day with us. Yeah, that's one page on it. There's 2 people that couldn't be with us this evening. Susan's sister Margie. She's incapacitated in Vermont. She has Alzheimer's. My father, who is in a resort at the St. Anne's Hospital in the military. He has a little bit of Alzheimer's, but he just says he's 91, and it's just due to old age. He sent a little note. It says, to Stephanie and Effie, I wish your enjoyment for today, the fulfillment of all hopes and dreams for tomorrow, and love and happiness always. Love, Mom. and I are very proud of Stephanie and pleased to see her looking so beautiful and happy today. I look at my daughter and I see an independent, attractive, eloquent, today, not the last couple of days, and stunning young woman. She takes after her mother. I might get lucky tonight, I don't know. Stephanie, I guess this is every time, every bride starts fearing what their father is going to talk about their daughter. Probably saying, what is my dad going to say now? Something like the first time she got drunk, or I think some of you were with her. I love her scenarios on some of her sporting bus rides. But I think now I'll just call a truce because she has more on me than I have on her. Stephanie is a wonderful daughter and has provided us with so much joy and laughter over the years, and we've always been very proud of her and everything she does, even when she comes home a couple of times a year and starts cleaning the house. During this time that we've had known Jerome, we have come to realize how special he is to Stephanie, and what a great son-in-law he will be and has been for the last 8 years. What the hell took you so long? Whatever. That's even worse.
What did I do?
Did it today, man. You're stuck. In Jerome, I believe that Stephanie has met her perfect partner. Effie is everything one could hope for in a son-in-law. He has many good qualities, not the least of which is the ability to appreciate the finer things in life. Well, after all, he did marry my daughter. Very fun. Now for some advice. Perhaps the only thing I know about marriage, 36 wonderful years, is that it is the time you stop painting the town and start painting the ceilings and your walls. Anyway, Stephanie and Effie, you don't need my advice. The only thing that I would say to you is that you must choose the right partner for the right reasons, and I think you both have done that. Marriage is the meeting of two minds, two hearts, and two souls. It is clear that Steph and Jerome are a perfect example of this. I like that kid. I would like to take this opportunity now to welcome Jerome and the Young family into our family. Welcome. My final duty of the day is an honor and a privilege to propose a toast to our daughter Stephanie and our new son-in-law Jerome. So all rise, take your drinking vessels or whatever you're drinking out of. Cheers. Stephanie and Jerome, here's to the past for all that you have learned. Here's to the present for all that you've shared. Here's to the future for all that you look forward to together. To the bride and groom. Health and happiness forever. I'm done. Thank you very much. My name is Eric. I've been sober for 22 hours.
Have decided to be together for the rest of their lives. For us, it's also a special day. because the last child of our family nest has finally settled and marries the love of his life. As parents of the groom, we are very happy to be witnesses of this event. Although the wedding ceremony is not next door. Jeroen, our sweet little lad, was born in a hospital very close to the stadium of the best football club in the world, Feyenoord. After 2 daughters, we had at last a long-awaited son, healthy and very, very handsome. How happy we were with our little son. As a boy, he was always nice to others. He easily made friends, and he was fast, so fast. He could run like a hare, but he always returned to the base, because he was afraid to lose sight of his father and mother. Every day we hear him say, "Mommy, you aren't going to leave, are you?" Or, "Daddy, you're not going away, are you?" "Mommy, don't forget to pick me up from school." And in the evening, "You aren't going out, are you?" Not knowing at the time that later he would be off to Canada. He was educated at several schools in the Netherlands and got his diploma, but his real passion was not for education, but his passion was for sports. First football, then hockey, just like his elder sisters. And he was good at it. He was a talented hockey player who was selected for the Dutch national team. As a family, we traveled to Scotland and Paris to support him. We had a great time. He really made a name for himself in the hockey world. After finishing his school, he wanted something different. He wanted to explore the world. His destination was Australia. Just before he left for Australia, he met a charming girl from Canada at a hockey party, and he really fancied her. And she was smitten by him. Off he went to Australia alone, but this lovely girl missed him so much that he decided to follow him to Australia. We concerned parents wanted to see if everything was all right with them. We took the plane to Australia for a long holiday and fighted through them, and they were still in love, enjoying each other's company. So we gave her their blessing. Then the moment came when he told us that he wanted to live in Canada, together with Stephanie, to build up a new and beautiful life. For us, it was a difficult and emotional moment, but it was his decision. We'll never forget the day we took them to the airport for his flight to Canada, away from the country where he was born and bred, away from his parents. It was a very emotional farewell there at the Amsterdam airport. Jeroen, we are very proud of you, of what you have achieved with ups and downs, because the first couple of years were pretty tough, no job and no resistance period. For you, Steph, it wasn't an easy period either. And we really appreciate that you have always supported him. Your support and positive attitude have results in the life you lead now. We also thank Eric and Susan for the love and warmth our son received from you. You have locked him in your heart, and that feels good, very good. Likewise, we feel love and affection for your daughter and our daughter-in-law, Steph. She's nice and sweet, and she always makes us feel at home when we stay at their place. Steph, you are a real gem. We love you. That's why we as parents are so happy today. We wish these two wonderful people a beautiful, happy and long life. And Jeroen and Steph, there's one thing you should not forget in your married life. Never take it for granted that you are married to each other, but try to cherish your togetherness as often as possible. Long live the bride and groom. Hip hip.
Thank you. I'm a bit nervous because my mom set the level so high, but I'm gonna try. Dear Jeroen and Stephanie, as your oldest sister, I'd like to say a word to you. It is great to be here in Canada at the wedding of my sweet little brother. Although you became a real Canadian tough guy, for us, your two older sister, you are still our sweet little brother, where we share so many happy and warm memories with. Raising up with two older sisters wasn't always easy, but overall we didn't have so many fights and we get pretty close together. We liked the same things and had a lot of common friends. When we were young, we liked to play a lot of computer games. We sneaked out of bed to complete the next world of Mario Bros. And played the Olympic Games at the Commodore 64. Until we had blisters on our hands. We both liked to sport and play many hours ping pong in the garage, tennis, and of course a lot of hockey. Always trying to beat each other. When we were a bit older, we both played in the first team of Rotterdam. Besides a lot of practicing and hockeying, it was a time with a lot of partying. That is something we also share. We both like to party. And we did that a lot together. From the theatersons at Rotterdam, the holiday in France with common friends, and a lot of parties in town. A really great time, which gives me very warm memories. When you decided to go to Sydney for a year, you met Steph. After having some girlfriends, I noticed that Steph was different for you. I met Steph the first time in a pub named Villa Kakerbond in Rotterdam, and Jeroen told me that he really liked you. I actually told him that it wasn't a good timing to start a serious relation with a Canadian girl that lives in Holland just a week or two before you left to Sydney for a year. But Steph decided to go to Sydney as well. In Sydney, where I spent 3 weeks in your house with Greg as well, I learned that Steph likes to party as well. And in the Irish pub where Steph worked, we had some great nights. I also learned that Steph is a very welcoming, warm, caring, intelligent and beautiful woman. And most of all, most important, she makes my brother very happy. So here we are now, about 10 years later, at your wedding. And sweet little brother, I'd like to say that if I look at you now, with Steph here in Canada, with all your friends, a beautiful house, it makes me very proud as my sweet little brother. And to bring back some sweet memories about your younger years, we'd like to show you some nice memories. We made the movie together with my sister, so enjoy some nice sweet memories.
So I said, I'm much obliged and said, yeah, that would be okay. So I picked him up in the airport, and he greeted me with, hello, I'm your new roommate. 1 year later, we were still living together. As most of you know, Steph and Effie are great athletes. Field hockey, after all, brought them together. Since moving to Canada, or BC, I should say, we started skiing and mountain biking quite a bit. Effie has been
people here from the Yukon, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, US, Holland, New Zealand, and Australia. We all know what that means. It's going to be a friggin' one hell of a party. Cheers to all of you guys, our favorite people, all gathered in an amazing place. We're completely honored and grateful for each of you guys in our lives. We really truly do. I have a few special thank yous, and I will keep it brief, I promise. Mom and Dad, thank you for your support over the years. From driving me to every game, practice, tournament, getting me through school, and supporting my goals and dreams. I would not be where I am today without you both. You're true role models and have both been a great combination of love and support, giving me sound advice and at the same time giving me free rein to go out in the world, make my own choices, and trusted me. I know I have given you both a few gray hairs, but I hope I made you proud and all of your hard work worthwhile. To my siblings, Kristen and Jared, you guys are my best friends, the best siblings I can ask for. Chris, you look amazing. Jared, you clean up well. We all live far apart, but I feel closer to you guys than when we lived under the same roof. Mainly because I'm the favorite sibling. I was always the favorite child, let's face it. Seriously though, thank you guys so much. You've been an amazing support to me. To Craig, the best man. Who would have thought this Dutchman over here would have brought my cousin and I closer together? As we grew up in different countries, we did not know each other that well. You took us in when we moved to Australia, and it was an amazing experience. I was literally the third wheel. It seemed you and Effie were more of a couple. I still question this from time to time.
We're the same.
You've been almost like a big brother to me, as well as an amazing friend and sometimes a big pain in my ass. Thank you for being a part of our wedding and a great cousin. Allie, you've done an outstanding job as an MC. And thank you all for your efforts tonight. You can now relax and enjoy the party with the hooligans in the back. You guys know who you are? Yes? Jenny, thank you so much for being part of our ceremony today. It was great to have such a close friend do this for us instead of a stranger. It made the day even more special. To everyone else who helped with the setup of the room, it's beautiful. You girls know who you are, and I love you very much. Now here I go in Dutch. Let's hope this makes sense. Okay, let's hear it.
Like me, today at the rehearsal was again? The ceremony.
The ceremony.
So it's going to be similar.
Okay. Ik heb ook een nieuw fantastische familie vandaag gekregen. I still have a few more to go, relax. Vanaf de dag dat ik jullie ontmoette, voelde ik me welkom en geaccepteerd. Ik kan mezelf zeer gelukkig prijzen met zo'n geweldige schoonvader en moeder en de nieuwe zussen, broer en neven en nichten. Dank jullie voor het goede verzorgen van Jeroen en ik zal er zeker van zijn dat ik hem van zijn dat ik hem zal verzorgen en van hem zal houden zoals jullie dat over de jaren dat hebben gedaan voor hem. If that made no sense, this is what I actually said. I have also gained a new amazing family today. From the day I met you, I felt welcomed and accepted. I'm very lucky to have such a wonderful father and mother-in-law, you sisters, brothers, nieces, and nephews. Thank you for raising Jeroen so well, and rest assured I'll look after and love him just as well. And lastly, the reason I'm dressed like a girl today, you look amazing, babe. I'm not sure if all of you know how I met Effie, but it was while I was playing field hockey in Holland for a year. I have a witness here tonight that was there the day we met. Heather Brown, you're here somewhere. She will tell you that when I first met him, I was speechless. And as most of you know, that doesn't happen very often. She referred to me as a deer in the headlights, actually. We instantly hit it off, and 10 years later, here we are. Jeroen, you're one of the most positive, energetic, hardworking people I've ever met. You make me laugh and are there for me when I need you. I cannot imagine life without you. I'm looking forward to our amazing life together and love you with all of my heart. Now I will shut my mouth and let him finish his speech so we can get this party started.
You guys saw me earlier today. My mouth is very dry, so it's going to keep it moisturized. Okay, so before we party, I have like 1, 2, 3 pages things to go through, so you know it's kind of. I tried to do it fast. I practiced it was 7 minutes. I tried to do 5. Okay. Well, okay. This is still from Eric. Sorry. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, dear family and friends, first of all, I would like to thank everybody so much for making a trip out here to be at our wedding. When Stephanie and I sent out the invitations, we did not know what to expect. An out-of-town wedding with people coming from all parts of the world. We had my family that came all the way from Holland, and Stephanie's family that scattered over Canada, the US, and friends, of course, from England, New Zealand, Australia, and everywhere. So hoping I don't forget anyone who's traveling from so far. When we received all those reminders back, we were full of joy knowing that people care of us. This really means a lot to us that we have so many good family and friends, and it's even more fantastic to see everybody getting along so well with each other. Hope by the way everybody had a good time golfing on mine tour. Yeah, good. Okay, well, second of all, I would like to thank my parents, Julian and Annemiek, and my parents-in-law, Eric and Susan, for helping us in a financial way. I don't think we were able to afford all this on our fixed income. When I left Holland 10 years ago, I was very upset to leave my friends and family behind. It was a very difficult decision because my sister was having kids, and being away from this is sometimes hard, especially when they grow so fast. I love both of my sisters, and they are doing such a good job raising the kids, and both have great husbands. Well, you can clap. My parents are a great inspiration for me. They were there for me to assist, support me in all the things I've done so far in my life. And I would like to thank them for raising me for the man who I am now. I'm amazed. She's kind of me every time I get kind of emotional. It's good. I'm doing fine. Okay. Being away from home, what I just said, is sometimes hard, but when I came into the Dixon family, I could not be any happier. It made me feel like I was a part of the family, and I felt I was able to fit in pretty well with them. Susan reminded me of my own mom, caring and always there for you when you need her. She's an amazing host and always busy to make everybody comfortable. Eric, on the other hand, was a little bit hesitant about me when he met me for the first time. The first year he brought me in a pull-out sofa, put in the basement, so I wasn't able to sleep with her daughter. It was like his house, his room kind of thing. But look at me now, Eric. I'm marrying your daughter, and what are you going to do about that? Besides, he still owes me money from all those chiropractic visits from sleeping on a damn pull-out. Alright, Kristen and Jared are like my brother and sister. Two great personalities and great people to hang out with. Kristen is a nurse and is saving the world right now in New Zealand. And Jared is a professional welder in Montreal, and he's moving closer and closer toward BC. And we both hope that you guys, hope you guys come to Vancouver, to live with us close by. No, not in our house. All right, I've made so many good friends over the years, but one friend that I'd like to thank for being my best man and my life partner. I met Greg when I moved to Australia for a year. He reminded me of Ross Geller, friends. He likes playing with rocks, and it's very interesting playing with dirt. We had some great times in Australia. I was very pleased at the time when I heard that he was moving to Squamish. Craig was the perfect person to me to get ready to move into the world of addictions. Thanks again for that, Craig. And at last, I would love to spend the majority of my speech to Stephanie, the love of my life. The first time I met Stephanie in Holland was something that I will never forget. She was different than all the other girls. She had beautiful red hair and an amazing smile. I couldn't keep my eyes on her, and we started talking about who knows what. I remember how she had such a hard time understanding me because my English sucked at the time. But I was lucky that I was able to speak the language of love. We were hitting off so well, and after a couple of months of dating, I moved to Australia. I didn't know at the time if she ever wanted to come with me, but of course, I was hoping that she would follow me, and she did. Most couples moved in after dating for at least a year or more, but Stephanie and I, it was only 4 months. Moving in with Stephanie was one of the best things I've ever done. It was a great way to get to know Stephanie how she really was. And it was good. Yeah, almost done. So after a year, it was time to leave Australia, where we had such a fantastic time. Traveling, working, and most important, spending time together. A new adventure was on the horizon, moving to a place where we'd love to spend the rest of our life together. After a couple of years in Toronto, we finally found our paradise in Vancouver, BC. We started having our first furry child, Sophia, and soon after our second child, Ruby. So the cat and the dogs. Now almost 10 years later, I'm so happy to be part of her life. Without her, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. She made me smile. She made me smile when I'm down, and is always there for me when I'm here. I love her, how Stephanie is successful in all the things she does. I love doing activities with her because she's just like me, very competitive. Most sports we do now today, we start together. Surfing, biking, skiing, scuba diving, and so many more sports. And Stephanie is very successful and passionate in her job, and I hope one day that I can retire before I reach my 40s.
Cheers to that!
Stephanie, I'm so happy that I met you in my life. I hope that we grow old together and spend the next 60, 70 years as loving and caring for each other. Sort of, that's what I think. Then we can open that bottle of champagne and then each other like how we spent the last 10 years. And from both of us, we're happy to tell you all you guys, and both of us, we are happy that all you guys can be a part of our life together. The door in Make-A-Wish will always be open for you, and I hope you enjoy your night and live it if there is no tomorrow. Cheers.
om nooit te vergeten. Morgen hebben we gewoon zondag en dan is alles achter de rug. En dan hebben we weer een nieuwe dag met een bruidspaar die getrouwd is. Tot morgen! Het is vandaag maandag en we verlaten Sun Peaks. We hebben een geweldige week gehad. De bruiloft was toppie, ontzettend leuk. Dit is het straatje waar de familie Piek nog 2 dagen blijft. Die hebben hier het appartement. En we kunnen terugkijken op zo'n ontzettend leuke week. We gaan dadelijk met de auto van Jeroen naar zijn huis toe in Maple Ridge. En dan zit het erop voor ons en woensdag weer terug. Morgen.
Spullen in te laden.
Even inladen?
Nee, is goed.
Oké. De familie Dixon gaat ook naar huis toe. We nemen afscheid van iedereen.
Are you taking his luggage? You too, eh? My friends. Forget it.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Was it the blonde girl?
Oh, for sure you'd be invited. Yeah.
Doe het nog eens even over.
Oh, we have to do it again for my dad. Okay, Susan. Oh, thank you. And say it again. Say the same thing.
Say bye, my son.
Bye, my son.
Bye, my
Yeah, it was good.
Bye, my son.
It was beautiful.
You're going to see her?
Yeah, that'll
Truck. Then have some breakfast a little bit.
Aftocht van de familie Dixon.
Oh, Stephanie, she had a few months better, yeah. Yeah, but she's driving. Again?
Bye.
The one trip.
No, she made 2 trips. The first Beth and Jared, yeah. And then...
Zo, we rijden nu nog even naar Robert en Irene en Lise Maarten om even afscheid te nemen ook van hun. En deze prachtige weg. Even kijken dat we niet tegen die meneer aanknallen. Met zijn karretje.
Het resort.
Wij zouden hier op het terrasje ergens zitten. Ups, dat is mijn...
Hey,
Lijkt er niet op. Je wil niet zeggen dat dat vader en zoon zijn.
even weten kijken bij jouw camper waar die stond. Hey Paco.
Het galgemaal.
Goed. Ik heb heerlijk geslapen, kan niet anders zeggen.
Kijk, die komt er een totaal sportieve jongeman aan. Alweer met een nieuw shirt.
Nee?
Kijk eens. Nee, maar ik bedoel dat je